Hello everyone, today I will be talking about basic network administration for a network storage system. The purpose of this exercise is to give us an opportunity to configure network file system which is the NFS and Common Internet File System CIFS on a storage system. I will be covering the following tasks. License NFS, export a volume by using System Manager, export a volume by using the command line interface, mount exports from an administration host, license CIFS services by using NetApp System Manager, configure CIFS service by using NetApp System Manager, create a Windows domain user, view and create shares by using NetApp System Manager, view and create shares by using Windows Computer Management, map shares to drive letters, modify user permissions, display CIFS sessions, configure SMB 2.0 protocol, terminate CIFS session. In the first task, we will be using NetApp On-Command System Manager to license NFS. To start off, we have to log into client system. Now that we are inside the client, we have to open the NetApp On-Command System Manager. And following with the process, we have to log in. After logging in, we have to go to the configuration and navigate to System Tools and click on Licenses. Here, I have already configured my NFS license by clicking on Add and typing in my license code and then clicking Add again. I'll be getting my NFS license, and there we have it. For the second task, we will be using NetApp On-Command System Manager to export volume. So from here we have to navigate to Storage, Exports and click on Create. After that we have to follow the following steps. After clicking on Create, we have to follow the following steps. After following the simple steps, we will be getting ourselves a volumes. At any time we can delete our volumes. And there we have it. So for the third task, we have to use the CLI to export a volume. Using the storage system IP address or name, open a telnet session to your storage system by simply logging into PuTTY and choosing our storage system. Have to open it. You have to log in as root. Type in our password. And then from the PuTTY you have to follow the steps and see if our volumes has been created by simply typing in exports FC. And there we have it, our volumes. For the next part, we'll be using the Linux. To see our created exports and also to create queue trees by simply following the process. After the process, here we have our volumes and our queue tree. In the next task, we need to use NetApp System Manager to license CIFS. For that, we simply have to follow the first task. We're going to Configuration, System Tools, and clicking on Licenses. And it's the same as clicking Add and following the process. We'll be adding the CIFS license. Coming to the sixth task, we have to configure CIFS services. For that, we have to navigate to Configuration, Protocols, and clicking on CIFS. This might take some time. So after clicking on CIFS, you have to click on setup and follow the steps. And there we have it. We have configured our CIFS. For the seventh task, we have to create Windows domain server. To create a Windows domain user, we have to log into domain, which is a DC, and click on administrative tools. From here, you have to follow the process. And here is our Molly test UI user. In the task 8, we have to use NetApp OnCommand System Manager to view and create shares. For that, we have to navigate through storage, click on Qtree, and follow the process. Really. And there we have our shares. For the ninth task, we have to create new shares with computer management. For that, we have to go to run in the DC server, type on computer management. In computer management, we have to click on actions, and after clicking on actions, we have to connect to another computer and follow the process. And there we have our shares with computer. Here in the 10th task, we have to map shares to drive letters. For that, we have to open my VPC, and from there we have to click on computers. So we have to click on my network drive, map network drive, and here we can use any drive which is unused. And there we have a map share. For the 11th task, we have to modify users' permissions. For that, we have to log into vSIM and follow the commands. Here is where we change the permissions. So for the 12th task, we have to display CIFS sessions. For that, we have to go to diagnostics, click on sessions, and here are all the sessions. For the 13th task, we have to configure SMB 2.0 protocol. For that, we have to open control panel in our client and type in this command and follow the process. For the last and final task, we will be terminating shift sessions by clicking on stop.